What's on your mind, Commissioner?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pallet Picks. And today on Pallet Picks, we got a few things. Like I said, I came across a sale in the past couple of weeks from Hasbro Pulse. Valaverse had a sale, and I also caught a sale today at GameStop. So we're just gonna go over a few figs that I got from these places, and just talk about the value that I got from them, and try to put people on to some game before it leaves out. But here is the Sheild-Hydra 2-pack, female 2-pack. It's at Hasbro Pulse right now for $27.99. I think that's a phenomenal deal. Now, the thing with these ladies, they're nothing extraordinary, but they do have the latest female body before Black Widow, and that's with the bicep cut, the double jointed arms. They actually do have an abdominal cut that helps them move backwards pretty good, but of course, forward ab crunch is limited, man. Boots are painted on, so that's not sculpted. They don't have a boot cut. But what I will say about this 2-pack of these ladies, there's definitely a bang for your buck. So that means it's $14 a piece for a figure, but they're also kind of like the Tracksuit Mafia. They come with 3 or 4 different head sculpts. Right now, you see all the different head sculpts on them. I have the Hydra girls with the same head sculpt because in my head I want to make them twins that's going to run with Hydra Bob. That is the only Hydra troops that I have, so that's what I'm gonna role play with them. Now with the Shield agents, this one looks like a African American female, which is pretty dope, man. That is a pretty good looking head sculpt. And look at the 2 twin girls there. They look awesome too, man. That is phenomenal. You can take those and put them on civilian figures is what I'm getting at. And this girl right here definitely looks like a Puerto Rican or a Spanish lady, man. Almost kind of reminds me of my wife, to be quite honest with you, man. But this is a good pack. Also, it comes with a helmeted head for the Shield and also a mask head for the Hydra. Pretty much what you have right here and what you have right here. They also come with that head, so a lot of value. Now their guns, they have 2 9mm, and they also have this like kind of automatic shotgun. Then they have a futuristic laser looking gun, which is pretty dope. The only thing that sucks about them, their hands are so rubbery, they can barely hold the rifles. Like the shotgun, that's the only way she can hold that right there. Now, as far as the 9mm that they got in their hands, they definitely can hold those pretty good. But the Hydra and Shield women's 2-pack right now at Hasbro Pulse for $27.99. I think that's a amazing deal for a lot of figure fodder. You get 4 different heads. Also comes with 2 women that are pretty decent. Looks pretty good within themselves. They look good sitting up here right now, so check it out if you haven't. Also picked this up from the Valaverse Wounded Warehouse sale. This is Valaverse, to me, best figure. Why? Because they can do multiple variations of it and they can put it back out over and over. And 2, because it's an original design from them, not something that they're trying to get you with and bridge you with over from G.I. Joe. This is just straight up them, and I think it's a dope figure. It's not my favorite figure from Valaverse. My favorite figure is Bone Collector, but this figure right here is their best figure, I think, overall. $44, a little bit pricey, especially with it being an army builder, but it can stand alone by itself. But when it dropped down to $34, I jumped on it. I like these. I actually have like 5 or 6 of them now, between the glow and dark, the original, and this one here. And for $34, I think it was pretty cool, man. I do wish one day they will change the jetpack, man, and make it a little bit more different than those wings. I don't know why. I just wish that jetpack was different, man. But other than that, this is a dope figure. Looks good for $34, man. It was cool with me. Once again from Valaverse, from the Wounded Warehouse sale, I finally got what I was talking about, getting a Crimson Shadow weapons tin. And this is all of Valaverse's guns, most of them in a large quantity, and I got it for $64. Now the Wounded Warehouse is, I guess, for damaged packaging, and they trying to drop the price a little bit. This dropped about 15 bucks. I think it usually runs about $79.99, $80, which still isn't bad. But I said if it ever goes on sale, I'm gonna definitely jump on it, man, because I don't know how long they'll do this like this. But this is enough weapons for me to be good like forever. Now if I gotta get another one at the Wounded Warehouse whenever they do it, which I never know, I just randomly stumble upon it, I'm definitely gonna get one more, and then I'm good forever as far as weapons for like G.I. Joes and military action figures, because Valaverse definitely has the best, and this is definitely a bang for your buck. And then plus I have individual little packs of stuff I brought from them. So man, this with this alone and what I got already is definitely enough to get the job done. Now this is what the weapons tin looks like on the inside. It has individually spaced out, and it definitely has enough room to fit some more stuff that I already got. So you get a bunch of knives, a bunch of guns. Ooh, this is one of my favorite, like these Desert Eagle shits. This is what Bone Collector I think holds. And you get a bunch of rifles. I think all together it's like 30 blast effect pieces and like up into the hundreds with guns. I'm not too sure, but it's damn sure a lot. So this is all individually sectioned off between knives and axes, small handguns, shotguns, rifles, big M50s. You also get a bunch of clips too. You get a bunch of clips, like you see that? And you get a bunch of blast effects. So definitely a bang for his buck if this is what you're into, and I've been meaning to get one forever, and I'm glad I finally came across that. Now I can get all my Valaverse guns, and it still has a lot more room to fit in here, and I'm glad they individually packaged it too, because I thought it was just going to be loose in these bins. So that's dope within itself, man. So the Valaverse weapons tin, and this thing is actually 10 too, man. So pretty dope. Been meaning to get one. They're on at Valaverse for like 80 bucks, but if I found this one in the Wounded Warehouse for like $64. I think it was like 2 left. I said, shit, I gotta get this. And Valaverse does the PayPal shit too, where you can pay in every 2 weeks. And I think that's what I did with this, because I didn't really have no money to spare on that shit right then and there. So I just jumped on it, did the 2 payments. I got like $100 worth of shit, and I think I paid like $20 every 2 weeks. So hop on it. Up next, we got the next deal of the day. Pretty much I stopped in GameStop today because I was like, you know what? It's June 1st. I got my $5 discount for being a GameStop member. You get $5 granted to you every month to spend on pretty much anything you want. And of course with me, it is action figures. But we got this Iron Man Model 9 here. I really wasn't too interested in this Iron Man when I first seen it, but I like it, especially seeing people review it and have it in hands. I like the bell bottoms on there. It has that classic yellow and red Iron Man look. And then when I seen it, I just automatically thought like, ooh, he would look good with Mega Man. And I got some Mega Man stuff coming, man, so can't wait to do that. So I ended up picking it up, had the $5 off. Then I think you get like another 3% off when you're a member. So it came to $18.99, then plus back with tax, 20 bucks. Card art looks really good. I think that is really cool there, man. And for 20 bucks, it's definitely worth it. This is a type of figure that I would buy a second of personally for myself, for my personal collection, man. But it looks really, really good. And I'm just going to break it out of package real quick for you guys. And we got bell bottom Iron Man out of the package, Model 9, man. He looks pretty cool, man. I'm feeling this. I'm liking it. I haven't even had a chance to move him around yet, but he looks so good standing there with Mega Man with that same type of concept of those like big bottom boots, like a old school Japanimation type character, or it's just really, really cool, man. And it just reminds me of that Missy Elliott video, Sock It To Me, when it was dressed up like Mega Man, her, Little Kim, and the Brat, man. And that's what type of atmosphere I want to have, man. Once I get me some other Mega Man, I really wasn't gonna go heavy and make to Mega Man, but of course I wanted the blue one for Marvel vs. Capcom, but there's a few other ones I'm gonna get, and this Iron Man is a cool addition. This is how the teams in my head start to build, man. And these guys, he will always be a tandem with them, man. But articulation on this guy is pretty good. Pretty much just standard Marvel Legends, double jointed arms. His shoulder pads are kind of like on a separate piece. That's pretty good. It makes his arms easy to move, and his head is on a hinge and it has a ball and then the hinge on there. Really good, so he can look up and fly off, do things of that nature, man. But this is a nice action figure. I like this already, man. Like I said, it never was really one I really was after. When I first seen it, I was like, I was like, what are they doing making that, man? Like, but as time got closer and closer, I was like, you know what, I want that. And now I'm on some like, I want a second of it, because I like the card art, and I just like the way the character looks in there, man. I think it'll look good for a mint-on card collector also. But it's different. from any other Iron Man I've seen. That's the cool thing about it. That's the thing I like about it. And comes with the same effect pieces that comes with most Iron Man, as far as the repulsor beams. This time in ice blue, but this time it has like this like little smoke effect too. I don't know though. That does have a port. That's pretty cool. Like after the repulsor beam, it has like shot off, and it's just there steaming, you know, from because it's so hot. It got like a little effect like that, man. So that's pretty dope. That's kind of the first time I seen that. I don't know if I ever seen another Iron Man, or at least one I own, that has that type of effect on there. But that whole retro wave of Iron Man, that's gonna go down as a pretty classic wave, man. That's pretty dope. It's got the She-Hulk, which just cleared for me on Big Bad Toy Store and should be here next week. I cannot wait to get her in my hands. That's a figure that I was like, as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, I definitely got to have that. The other She-Hulks are cool, but that's She-Hulk right there, man. So Iron Man Model 9, pretty dope action figure. If you haven't got this, you're on the fence about it, I think you should go ahead and pick it up. It should be like $24.99. I almost got a feeling like people are gonna want this but not really want it, so maybe later on down the road for Amazon you might catch it for $17, and that's why I'm gonna get my second of it, man. But Iron Man Model 9 from the new Iron Man Retro Wave. We're gonna leave it off at that. This is a Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of action figures. If you can, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on my Instagram at Geppetto910. And with that being said, until the next time, God bless.